Lecimy. Gruz to nie szukamy, nic w gruzie. No, kolejna walka z tym piecząć. Zabójstwo. Co? Co? No nie mów, że ty to dodżowałeś. Au. To boli, przestań. Znowu. Frajer. Okej, obrażeń krytycznych, szansa na ruszenie. Redukcja szybkości trafienia krytyczne. Obrażeń krytycznych, obrażenia krytyczne. Rodzinny spadek.
He feels the seals weaken. He knows you are close. You must be ready. What's that? Who? No! No! They're here!
Kto tam?
Who is they? The Carter?
No, worse. More treacherous, more dangerous. The Wardens. They listen to Corypheus. They want to bring him the light. Stop them. You must stop them.
Coś tu śmierdzi, naprawdę. Coś jest. Something
Something's
jest.
happening. The prison's breaking down. But it stood up to tunneling before. What can... You have the key. And you've come through the seals. But how? Champion? Are you the one? The same Hawk, child of Malcolm? The Carters said they were close. You must be him. I am Janica. I lead this unit of Grey Wardens.
Seems everyone's interested in your father.
Then you don't know. Without Malcolm, this prison would have fallen 30 years ago.
Aha. Dobra, niech
Let
będzie.
me guess. It had something to do with this fancy thing?
The Grey Wardens built this prison to contain one of the most powerful darkspawn we've ever encountered. But even the best magic fades. The Wardens need to reinforce the seals. This requires the blood of a mage untainted by Warden training. The last to perform the ritual was your father.
Okay.
My father was a blood mage.
To avert the blights, forbidden magics are sometimes necessary. He did not bind the demons, if that is your concern. That was done in another era, before the Chantry's laws.
Mogę się
Why
domyślić.
do my family stories never involve embarrassing vacations in Antiva?
We need your help, Hawk. I have done extensive research on this darkspawn, and I believe the original Wardens were wrong. He isn't a threat to humanity. He's our greatest opportunity. A darkspawn who can talk, feel, reason.
Corypheus cares nothing for blights. He used you.
The Warden Commander?
Don't listen to this creature. He's half darkspawn himself. I know how to harness Corypheus. Use his magic to end the blights.
No, chyba cię cycki swędzą.
The Wardens knew. Corypheus is too powerful.
Don't do it, Hawk. The Warden Commander made a deal with one of these. We still don't know the consequences.
Worth the risk. If he doesn't help, it's one more big darkspawn to stick a bolt in. No big deal.
If the Wardens locked this creature up, they did it for a reason.
Corypheus calls her, and she listens. She brought him the Carter, sent them for you.
You must help us.
Ktoś ci pomoże? No pewnie powie, że tak, ale nie.
He's no mindless monster. This search for the old gods comes at a terrible cost to his people.
This sounds very familiar.
He tricked you. These are not your thoughts. They are his calling.
How many of them died in Ferelden alone? And that was the least of the blights.
How could you trust any deal this Darkspawn makes with you?
Do not think me foolish, Hawk. I am making no deal. I have a spell which can control Corypheus. Bind him to my will. He will be a new, important weapon in the war on the blights. No more, no less.
Twoją
Are you
wolę?
talking about using blood magic?
Everything that was done to him was through the power of blood. The Wardens imprisoned Corypheus before the Chantry banned such magic. It is the only way to hold him.
They never bound him. Only the walls. He cannot be held.
Z jednej strony kuszące, z drugiej strony ten Larius ma rację. To jest strasznie kuszące. Dobra.
Larius is a madman. Let's use every weapon we have against the Blight.
No. Would you destroy us all?
A to pewnie.
Do you turn on me, Durston? Alec? Roland? I led you. Who do you serve?
You bastards. With me,
Aha.
Hawk. We must beat them to the seal.
Ten plot twist. A ja myślałem, że że moja decyzja jest dosyć walnięta. Ewelina, ty mnie tam kochasz, to tam 5 do rywalizacji to jak nic. O, koniec.
Jenica and the Hawk? Together?
Stop gawking, fools. Larius and those traitor Wardens are on their way to kill Corypheus. Go down the other passage and deal with them. I want them dead.
Yes, Jenica. Look.
This is Larius's doing. I'll deal with it. Go.
Yes, Jenica.
Kim jest?
Why are the Carter on your side?
Właśnie.
I needed their strength and their numbers to release Corypheus. I led them to him. Showed them where to dig.
Nie stać ich na mnie.
Were you behind the attacks on my family?
I hope you can forgive me. Had I known you would cooperate willingly, I would never have done it.
Mnie się nie
I
słabnie.
broke the seals. How is Larius doing this?
There is more to this place than the seals binding Corypheus. Every inch of this labyrinth is a trap. Larius has been here for years. He knows its secrets better than anyone.
Dobra, będziemy go mordować, a
Larius
co?
dies, does this barrier dissipate?
Unlikely. But it will stop him from turning more of the prison's defenses against us. Larius wishes to bar my way. Huh. We'll see about that.
Okej, F5.
These things are the sources of the magic that powers the barriers. Destroying it will take too much time. but I can affect the flow of magic to the barriers. Let's continue.
Nie, przepraszam, excuse me, what the fuck.
Leave it to me.
Jej.
One of these at a time. It will just have to do.
Walka? Nie.
This one is down. Let's move on.
No. Tak, coś tu. To pomieszczenie tak wyglądało na miejsce do walki.
Done.
No, ostatni lider to może być ciekawe. Na ostatni długi spacer 300 lat otoczenia skażenia są się do mnie nie szepną, a strasznie nie znacznym rykiem. Naciski znaczy, że było do tego wyzwania. Dobrze działa. Okej.
This won't give us any more trouble.
Dobrze wiedzieć.
This one is down. Let's move on. The path to Corypheus should be clear.
O, F5. Jaki? Mocny golem. Musiałem mroczyć. O.
No further. Did you really think you could stop me? I will reach Corypheus, and I will harness his power.
No! Never! Your path ends here!
Aż się Shile przypomina z jedynki. Chyba się tak golemy też trochę bagują, ale też szczegół. No widzę je. Aha, ale mi to twarzy. W ogóle co tam patrzę, bo widziałem, że grałeś. Jedność, a nic. O, myślałem, że jakaś jak zwykle głupia akcja. O truchu. Wieża więzienna. Te loading screeny są fajne. Teraz takich fajnych nie robią. Kurwa, kiedyś to było. Nawet schody mieli pod kątem.
Oh, that's nice.
No, Endless Legend. Z tego co kłamał, to że lubi takie gry, tylko że ich nie ogarnia. I ty truchu kupuj Humankinda za 66 zł jest.
The Wardens will see I'm right about this. With Corypheus's power, we can end the blights forever.
Hawk, you must listen.
Nie, cywilizacja jest dla słabych.
Corypheus is using her.
Jeszcze dzisiaj mówi.
Marius has accused you of this several times. Is it true?
Of course it isn't. He's a madman, twisted by years in the deep roads. You know I'm right, Hawk.
She should not wear
Okej,
that
idę dla
ribbon.
słabych.
She
Twoja
is a
mama jest
traitor
dla
to the
słabych.
Wardens.
Dobra. Jedziemy
It's
stąd.
nothing personal. I just don't work with ugly people.
You know nothing. You destroy the free marches and still you choke. Better to die than live with Corypheus free. Wardens,
Nie. Bitch. Ej, ale tych już nie muszę zabijać. Dobrze, że strażnicy. Widzisz, Moremuk zmienił chcicę i se zagrał.
He sleeps now, but not for long. The last of the prison's magic
A
still
Humana nie rozumiem, ale Human to jest to samo.
won't open this seal.
Czyli właśnie, jak ty grałeś w Humankinda? Bo ty wysłałeś screena z Humankinda.
You can see the binding spell's already weakened. Just 3 more.
Czy cywilizacji łatwiej się połapać? No tak.
Going to do this?
Cywilizacja.
Takes Hawk blood to open his prison. I imagine he won't stop until he has what he wants. He's almost free now.
You feel that? It's like something is lifting.
Cywilizacja... No dobra, no jest trochę prostsza. No przecież mnie zazwyczaj w cywilizacji irytuje zarządzanie to mikro. Jak masz za dużo miast, to później po prostu to jest dramat. A w Humankindzie jest jednak łatwiej, bo robisz sobie jedno miasto, sterujesz nim i szczerze jak chwilę pograsz, to nie jest wcale takie trudne. Statystyki i tak dalej, to wszystko jest dosyć proste. Jak rozwijać. Później się strasznie, tylko jak się już zrobi snowball, jak już jest koniec gry, to wszystko tak przyspiesza. Się tyle dzieje, że po prostu nie czasami to już sklikanie po prostu czegokolwiek, bo i tak. Czy praktycznie zapomnieć? O, bebok.
He emerges. I will bind him.
Ta jakie kamehamy zrobiła jebana. Nie pykło, tak coś czułem.
Shit!
be this some dream I wake from? Am I in dwarven lands? Why seem their roads so empty? You. Serve you at the Temple of Dumat? Bring me hence. I must speak with the first acolyte.
Dumat was the first old god to become an archdemon. There haven't been temples to him since ancient Tevinter.
You look human. Are you not citizens of the Empire? Slaves, then, to the dwarves.
Tak w ogóle goście coś ci w mordę wlazło, ale to szczegół.
Whoever you be, you owe fealty to any magister of Tevinter. On your knees. All of you.
O. Krokops... A, dobra. Boston, Massachusetts. Jesteś dezorientowany?
Dark spawn, ravaging the deep road, spreading the blight. Does this ring a bell?
You are what held me.
I smell the blood in you.
Dumat, Lord, tell me, what waking dream is this? The light. We sought the golden light. You offered the power of the gods themselves. But it was black, corrupt, darkness, ever since. How long?
Okej.
Peaks of the Golden City. He was one of them, the magisters who violated the Maker's sacred space. They became the first Darkspawn. It was he and his kind who brought the Blight down on all of us.
That's ridiculous. There were no magical boogeymen who trespassed in the Maker's city. It's a story. It's Chantry propaganda.
LOL. Andrea, skąd ty możesz wiedzieć, co się działo 10 tysięcy lat temu? Ps, nowy, ale za darmo, jak masz edycję. To w poprzednimi, teraz w ogóle nowe edycje wyszły. Pas nowy, ale za darmo, jak masz edycję, to z wszystkimi poprzednimi. Nie wierzysz? Są
Where do you
zapytania?
think Darkspawn came from?
Some creation of the old gods, no doubt.
Dumat, have you forsaken me?
Stary Dumat to już nie żyje.
The Darkspawn aren't just some conveniently explicit lesson on the dangers of magic.
Teraz w ogóle coś ci będzie słychać, niewyraźnie wjechać do tunelu. Bardzo nieosiągalne.
Corypheus is for real. Everyone who knows what happened is long dead.
You don't think it's a little convenient? What does every sane man and woman in Thedas fear? The Blights.
Nie wiem, jeszcze cywilizacja jest spoko, ale naprawdę już wolę sobie pokciupać Humankinda.
Speech is this? How long have I slumbered?
Możesz za 40 zł kupić.
Have been controlling
A Boże, kupię kiedyś, żeby miał Cię święty spokój.
the Wardens meant. He can speak through the corruption.
Czego on chce?
If he's been calling the Wardens to free him, what's his plan? He seems confused.
I don't know.
No
Everything
kurwa, zawsze jak się zaczyna temat cywilizacji, możesz tanią kupić razem z DLC. Nie zmuszam cię. Przynajmniej nie przychodzisz jak pewien pan na T i spamisz, że chodź grać w Lola, chodź grać w Lola. A teraz chcemy go
First he went after the Maker in his house, then me in mine. I'm honored.
The city! It was supposed to be golden! It was supposed to be ours! If I cannot leave with you, I will leave through you. I seek the light!
I zamknij ryj, gościu wbije ci zaraz sztylet w plecy.
Blood, Lord! The blood is mine!
Nie, bycz. I mogę cię bić, ale nie mogę cię bić. Chciałem ci zrobić 8 na twarz.
Fire in my veins! You cannot avoid my fires!
No dobra, trzeba biegać. Awelina, ty się rusz. A, ty, to mogę kliknąć. Ojej.
He's absorbing power from the statues.
We should destroy them. Well, we can.
I am an acolyte of Dumat!
Nie, wy tam go bijcie, ja sobie pobiegam. Andras, dzięki zabawa w ogóle. Szybciej. Ojoj, Andras się wypieprzył. Jesteście w stanie jakoś szybko wskrzesić? Chyba nie za bardzo, chyba trzeba będzie wczytać. Czy wy się możecie nie bić w... O Boże, dobra, wczytaj. Wczytaj. Trzeba zrobić to powoli. Ała! Kamień wychowany.
Grant me your power. Ah! The fire in my veins. You cannot avoid my fires.
Humankind to sobie kupił. Panie, Humankind teraz jest tanie, patrz. Rusz dupę Andreasa, nie? Okej, wszyscy przeżyli, wow. No, z 200 zł. Noż kurwo jedna. Ciach. Au, ty chamie. Dodatkowo to jest fajniejsze w Humankindzie walki, o. Ruszcie dupa, nie? Awelina, czy cię Pan Bóg popuścił? Nie. Idźcie tu. No okej. Czekaj, to napiszesz w ogóle, jak lubisz Gwinta, to Breaker, a tutaj się nazywa sobie kup. Zaraz na Google na przecenie to Gwint jak single player i fabuła. Dobrze pamiętam? No wiem. Tam jest to i jeszcze jedno coś, tylko nie pamiętam jak się nazywa. Chodźcie tu. Właśnie, na dół nie pierdol. O, jak mu zajebałem! A goście cię tak przypierdolą, że powinieneś umrzeć, więc umrzyj. A on raz zaczął sypać dwie rzeczy. Lol. No te teksty między postaciami są najlepsze. Ała. Dobra, ostatni filar. To nie mogli zrobić te 1000 lat temu, po prostu nastukać frajerowi i tyle. Weź na dół, nie pierdol. Na ziemię, już. O! Ninja time. Na pewnie naszał się czy coś. O nie, nieważne. Już masz tyle w głowie. O, ograniczenie do Andreas.
That amulet. No one's used that pattern since before the first blight. It was unique to a small sect in Tevinter, who worship the god Dumat. Corypheus really was an ancient magister.
Nie.
I thought the Black City was just a story.
To prawda, nie baj.
Maybe the Chantry's right about other things too.
I'll need to study this further. A magister.
5. Janka, co tam stara?
Hawk, I'm so sorry. I feel like such a fool. I really thought I could do it. It never entered my mind that Corypheus had planted that thought.
No to chodziło.
Mind control doesn't work so well when you warn someone you're doing it.
I should not have been so weak. I'll return to the commander, report on what happened here. Then it's time for me to take the long walk. My gratitude you have for returning me to myself. I feel like a whole new person.
Bitch, you wait.
I said you wouldn't believe me.
When the Seekers arrived at the structure, this prison, it was destroyed. The Grey Wardens were there, but they said an entire unit had been lost. They did not mention this Janica. And now you claim the champion was not only there, but defeated a Magister. One of the Magisters of old.
Left there by the Wardens themselves.
A curious tale. I wonder if there's more to it.
A small matter. A moment for the last of the family, and an echo. You'll forgive me if I take a liberty or two.
I can't believe that he did this. All this because of what happened so many years ago. Did Father think it was worth it? He certainly knew it was too shameful to mention. He was wise not to share it with Mother, or any non-mage.
Co nie
It's
pamiętasz?
harder every year to remember what father was like.
I thought he knew everything. You know, as much as he had to spend time training me, he was so proud of you and Carver. His scoundrel and his soldier. He'd still be proud, even after all this.
I'd have loved
Dobra,
to talk to
bądźmy
Mother
mili.
about this. About father.
I still can't believe she's gone. I wish... Well, perhaps it doesn't matter. Thank you for taking care of everything, brother.
Jo. I po DLC znak zapytania.
Malcolm would be happy you two aren't at each other's throats. Not all the time. He sacrificed so we would have a life free to choose. Must have been a terrible burden. Much like the burden you've assumed.
Wariować można.
That's me, banging my head against the walls of tyranny.
You know, your father was the same way. Taming the shadows with questionable wit. The best of him is still with you. The best of all of us. It's what makes you try
Fajnie, że
so
to
hard.
wpływa trochę też na postać, że ona jak sama coś mówi, to czasami zarzuca jakimś głupim żartem.
It'll be all right.
Okej. Tu, F5, czyli po DLC. Kiełbaska, a nie, szynka tym razem, nieważne. Kiełbaska był lepszy. Odgryzał ludziom twarze i tak dalej. No stał, którędy, to tędy. Okej, to teraz znak zabójcy. Tak, znak zabójcy. O, on musi być. No to bierzemy ciebie. To jest oczywiste. Potrzeba tanka, potrzeba healera. Przed
You've been
wyruszeniem.
wasting my time, Varric. It stops now.
Seeker, you wound me.
The champion nearly starts a war, and you're all too happy to bury it beneath your words. You will tell me about the Kunari.
What's left to say? The Arishok was killed and a champion crowned.
And yet we had Orlesians threatening sanctions of every kind and measure. What happened at Chateau Hain? What happened with Talis?
You've heard about her?
We had someone there, but they lacked your access. Whatever Talis was to
Gdzieś
the
w Moramox on by mi
champion,
powiedział,
it
ile
seems
trwa,
like it
nie?
angered a nation.
Thousands of lives were at stake, Seeker.
Perhaps one still is.
Nicely non-specific. All right, let me set the scene. An ambush, an invitation, a hunting party. All because of Talis.
And of course, there's no one.
All I know is it had something to do with you and nobles. Edge is usually very reliable.
Reliable at leading us into an ambush, you mean?
Why? It's not always an ambush.
Tak, czułem.
Maybe sometimes it's an ambush.
And there is the champion of Kirkwall. You die today.
Albo Nevermind? Jebana jak Matrix.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Kurde, ile się tam namnożyło. Shit. No i dobra.
Sloppy. You'd think the crows would be better at this. They've been doing it for ages.
Tak bardzo padłeś.
These crows a gift from you. That's generous.
Oh, I didn't arrange this, but it's no coincidence I'm here. My name is Talus, and I've been looking for you.
Looking for me?
Looking for the man who has an invitation to Chateau Haine, to be specific.
Oh, that's what Edge was on about. You remember? Duke Prosper, the one who fawned all over you at the Champion of Kirkwall banquet. He talked about a hunt.
I doubt I'd go to such a thing.
I was hoping you'd reconsider. The Duke is a delightful host, or so I hear.
Let me guess. This isn't just a social call.
I need to relieve him of something he has no right to possess. And I can't do it alone.
Jebana, tobie miecze lewitują, a ty mówisz, że czegoś nie
Well,
możesz?
stealing from Orlesians is never wrong. Or so I've been told.
There's always a catch. Nobody ever helps us unless there's a catch.
This isn't how I was planning to ask you this. I was picturing an introduction with less blood.
Cieszę się z tym
Makes you
złodziejem.
think I steal things just because people ask me to.
I may have talked you up a bit. Maybe more than once.
Wonderful.
What? It's not like I'm exaggerating. Much.
All I've heard is that you get things done. I'm hoping that's true.
Brzmi
Why
nieźle.
not? I hear the Orlesians make excellent cheese.
That's right. You're Ferelden, aren't you?
We're not actually dog people, despite whatever rumors you've heard.
I'll keep that in mind.
So tell me, what exactly is it you want to steal?
A jewel. The Duke thinks it's valuable, and it is. Just not in the way he believes. What's more, he shouldn't have it in the first place. He who wishes to walk on water must first learn to swim.
Jakie mądrości.
Come with me to Chateau Haine. I'll explain everything on the way. If nothing else, you get fine wine and fancy company. But I hope you want more than that.
I don't like the sound of this, Hawk.
You think it's a trap? You don't want to steal from a noble?
I don't think we should be breaking laws for someone we just met.
Ewelina. Kawrin. O. Czyli tego brzeszczota trochę pobrzeszczotowali, nie? Tak. Okej, ciebie potrzebuję. Mamy zabójcę. Ja nic, to bierzemy tanga.
The jewel we're after is called the Heart of the Many.
Interesting name.
Interesting jewel. All I care about is getting it away from the Duke. Here's the problem. The heart is in a vault, behind who knows what kind of traps. Protected by a private army of Orlesian chevaliers. All inside a fortress that was designed to be impregnable. And let's not forget, it's on the side of a mountain, in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by monsters.
Brzmi jak codzienny spacer z szynką.
And Justice, dear Prosper, when is this going to get started?
Presently. All right, everyone. You'll know the tradition, yes? The first to find and slay a wyvern wins the honors of the evening. And bragging rights, of course. Good luck to you all.
No dobra,
I'm
tak
here
miło.
by invitation. Would you tell your master that I've arrived?
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. These are honored guests. Please excuse Gahir. A polite bodyguard is a contradiction in terms, also I am told.
A chasing? Here?
Oh yes, you are Ferelden, aren't you? You would know these people.
Mm.
They traded in Lothering sometimes. My family never had a problem with them.
See that, Gahir? Now you have someone to speak to. He's so very chatty, let me tell you.
Na pewno.
And who is this lovely specimen?
You flatter me, Your Grace.
And I see you brought assistance, already armed and armored. Wonderful. I must say, your presence is a surprise. When we spoke at the banquet, you seemed uninterested when I mentioned our hunt.
Rozumiem. Chciałem się
I
spotkać.
was more interested in getting to know you better, Your Grace.
Oh, well, there is no better opportunity. At any rate, I won't keep you from the hunt. Wouldn't want you to fall behind the others, yes?
A powiedz mi o
I've never
Wiwernę?
encountered a wyvern before.
And why would you? There are exceptional beasts, magnificent cousins to the mighty dragon. My only advice? Beware their poison. It's the deadliest thing about them, as well as the most valuable.
O, czarne?
Their poison is valuable.
Indeed. From it can be brewed Aquae Lucidius, a libation adored even by the Empress herself.
You'd think she'd be against drinking poison, on principle.
Her Imperial Majesty's many things, careful not being one of them. But here you are wasting valuable time on questions. Do you wish the others to beat you to the prize?
Lecę w moją
It
mocy.
will be an interesting diversion, I'm sure.
Może jeszcze zdążę pokonać Wiwernę,
My lord,
ale cały tam
remember,
heist to będzie następnym razem.
favors the bold.
Zdolności. Wtyczka. Okej. Tu, wróć. A ja stop. Ciach, 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 ciach. Potwierdź, wróć. I łajdak. Uważaj, ją zrobimy podstęp. Mhm. I weźmiemy coś z łajdaka. Dobra. Jak 5. O, ja tu jestem, lol.
You have come a long way to join our Duke, Sirrah. You'll pardon me for saying that you do not seem like a hunter. A word of caution since you are new to this. Wyverns spit venom. Their victims suffer terrible pain before they die.
Zbadaj. Czy jest zawsze śmiertelny?
Death is always the result then.
Depending on exposure, it may take days. But yes, death is always the outcome if the poison isn't treated.
Okej, jak można się pod
Since
pluciem?
people hunt these creatures successfully, I imagine there's a trick to learn.
There are many tricks. It is best not to face the beasts head on. Flank them. Blind them if you can.
I potem się
Slow
do męczary.
agonizing death. This sounds less and less like a fun outing in the woods.
The venom can be treated, though it is not simple to do so. A distillation of herbs, equal parts drake vein, andraste's mantle, and winterberry, can counteract the poison. May the Maker's luck grace your hunt. Be safe, Sirrah.
Okej. Jestem w stanie to gdzieś tutaj skraftować?
Don't tempt fate. Make sure you are properly armed before you set out.
Wow. Aha, tylko długi łuk. Super. Andreas, czy ty możesz... To mógł wybrać jakieś pierdoły. Ciach. Bohatera, 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 bohatera. Pełnia do rozbrojenia. Pułapek. Czekać. O, ty Ewelina, nie masz pasa, lol. Oddawaj ten pas. A nie, są Andrasa, luni. Dobra. Sprzedajemy to wszystko. Ile mam pieniędzy, ja pierdolę. Trzeba coś pokupować. Sprzedaj śmieci. I Ewelina, weź sobie tarczę. Zajebiście, że cokolwiek się zmienia. F5. Ile? 9 minut. Wychodzimy stąd. G, H, C, Fog, Escape, ekwipunek. Nie. To w ogóle odporności. Dupa. Nie wiem jak to wykraftować.
Stop making such a fuss.
M? Idziemy w takim razie na polowanie.
I take it we run around randomly shouting, "Here, Wyvern, Wyvern, Wyvern!"
We just need to look for signs and be careful. We get this over with, we get into the keep.
And that's where the jewel is?
That's where the jewel is.
O. A. To. Kamuflaż. Cia. Ty w ogóle stara, ile ty masz teraz tego? Nie, do góry. Zobaczcie, co się będzie działo. Czego ta gra mnie nauczyła? To, że wiwerny lubią wysokie miejsca. Co ty w ogóle właśnie robisz? Okej, czyli tak na dobrą sprawę zrobiłem defensywnego zabójcę. Super. Trzeba być kurwa mną.
That wasn't the target.
Do dragons and wyverns even mix? I don't think so.
So if we drop part of this in the right spot, we might lure a wyvern out to protect its territory.
Good thought. Do that.
O. Tactics. F5.
So this is what life could have been if Father hadn't been exiled. I think I'm all right with what I've got. And who I've got.
You'd look great.
That altar is very old and creepy. I wouldn't touch it.
Heh. Zachęciłaś mnie. No. Madafaka. Aj, tam marudzisz. Gościa, gdy... Okej. Tego się nie spodziewałem.
That altar is very old.
Cio, ja tak chcę zrobić.
I told you not to mess around with it.
Execute. Po prostu nie jesteś w tamtym miejscu, wczytaj. Wczytaj.
That altar is very old and creepy.
I told you not to mess around with it.
O, fuck. Gdzieś ty się tepać. Och. Że ty żyjesz, to jest naprawdę... Czemu ty się nie leczysz? A bez Andrasa to będzie przerąbane. No, wczytaj, czemu oni się nie chcieli wyleczyć?
That altar is very old
Cicho.
and creepy.
I told you not to mess around with it.
Wyjść stąd. Budź bu. Nie gincie tak szybko. Jesteś bezużyteczna. Nie odpuszczę tego, ja to muszę pokonać. Nie F. Proszę mi tutaj nie F-ować. Ja to zrobię i skończę na dziś.
And creepy. I wouldn't touch it.
I told you not to mess around with it.
No. Cztery. Jakieś dziwa jedno. A bez Andrasa to jest przerąbane, co się dzieje. Ale no nie, wyjdź z tego, mówię ci, wyjdź z tego, nie chcesz tam być. Czy ty nie jesteś w stanie wrzucić jakieś tam umiejętności, że... O właśnie. Ale inaczej cię popierdoliło do reszty. O nie, nie, nie. No i chuj. Oni na nie zdążą zareagować. I znak śmierci. Umarł. O, masakra. Zdolności. Cień. O. Tu już nic nie mogę, tu mogę. Potwierdź, bierne są super. Więc... Czemu wy tak macie mało krytyka? Dobra, go. Dobra. Pozbierać lód. No widzisz, ty jak ci tam nawet nie wiem. Nic złego się nie stało. Ty masz pasywy. Ty też masz pasywy odpalone, ale ty kurde... Już 5. I dobra, no dzisiaj tyle. Czyli następnym razem chyba zapolujemy tą wiwernę i będzie już taki definitywny koniec. Więc ho ho.